Hello student, in this video lecture we are going to study Introduction to UML. First we will learn what is model. Model is a complete description of a system from a particular perspective. Model shows the reality of the system. Model is an abstraction of the underlying problem that is constructed to understand the system prior to its building. For example, for construction of a house, we draw or engineers draw the plan. On that basis, they made a model. This model gives a complete and clear idea of the house. Okay. Model represent in static or dynamic situation. Static model shows the structural view of the system. That means it shows the structure of the system. Static model have stability and no change in data. That means the static model have stability. That means it is stable in state and no change in data. For example, class diagram is an example of static model. Second, dynamic model. It represents the behavior of the system. Dynamic model is a collection of behaviors of the system. It shows interaction between the object. That means it shows the interaction or communication between the object. It describes how objects collaborate with each other to achieve the behavior of the system. The state and interaction diagrams are examples of dynamic model. This model defines system using the three diagrams. That means dynamic model shows the three different diagrams like use case, sequence and activity. Use case diagram shows the interaction between the system and outside actors. Whereas sequence diagram shows the interaction between the object and time sequence of their interaction. And activity diagram shows the flow of control among processing steps of computations. Okay, all these are the dynamic model. Now we will see benefits of model. First, clarity. We can easily understand the system as it providing visualization of the whole system. That means we easily understand the system. Second, it will reduce the complexity. Model reduce the complexity by breaking the complex task into the many simple tasks. When we develop any system, that time we develop the task into number of models. After dividing the work, we can develop one by one. After completing the module, we combine all the modules. That times the system will easily develop and it will reduce the complexity of the system. Next, familiarity. It is a easy way to communicate about to show of product with customer. That means easy to show the product to the customer. Okay, and it is used to test physical entity before building it. That means before developing the software, we test the physical entity. And last one is your cost. The cost of modifying the model is much lower compared to modify the real system. Okay, that means we easily modify the model. Next, what is UML? UML stands for Unified Modeling Language. UML has a collection of notation and rules. It is used in developing a model of the proposed application. Okay, every programming language has different notation and rules. Same way, UML has the different notation. It is used in developing a model of the proposed application. Okay, UML is used for object-oriented solving. UML is a standard language for specifying, visualizing, constructing and documenting the artifacts of a software system. Okay, UML was originally developed at Rational Software. That means Rational Software introduced the UML. But all administrator work done by the Object Management Group. Okay, this group is responsible for creating and maintaining the UML language specification. Next, Object Management Group defines the UML as a graphical language for having the following features. That means all the below features introduced by the OMG. OMG means what? OMG means Object Management Group. Visualize first is a visualizing. There are things about a software system you cannot understand unless you build the models. That means after developing a model, we easily understand the system. Second, specifying model that are precise, unambiguous and complete. That means model gives the complete and clear idea about the system. Next, constructing allow direct connection to a variety of programming language. That means we develop a system using any of programming language. Last, documenting the artifacts of a software intensive system. Next, we will see the features of UML. First, notation act as a syntax. UML is simple language, and as any other programming language has syntax, same way UML also has syntax. Okay, every programming language has its own feature. For example, how to declare variable, how to declare constant. Okay, all these are the syntax. Okay, like that UML also has syntax. That means how to draw the diagrams. Okay, flexible to change. UML can support the changes made in the middle of the system. Whenever we want to change the diagram, we can easily modify that. We can easily modify the diagrams. Next, language independent. Whichever high level language may be used for coding, it does not have any impact of modeling, notation and rules. That means we use any of programming language for developing the system. This will not affect the modeling notation of UML diagrams. And last one is a design manual. It provides the guidelines for supportable notation and rules to use them. Okay, all these are the features. Now we will see views and architecture of UML. Okay, first the one is your logical view. What is logical view? Logical view shows the functionality of the system provides to the end user. That means which functions provided to the end user, that means who use the system. Okay, next one is your implementation view. To make a complete physical system, in implementation view we make the complete physical system. Next, deployment view shows the configuration of runtime processing element and software component. Okay, which software component is required to develop the software. Okay, this will show in your deployment view. Last one is your process view. Okay, explain system process, how they communicate on runtime behavior of the system. That means the process view shows the runtime behavior of the system. All these are the views of UML or architecture of UML. Thank you.